Taurus, welcome to your August 2023 general reading here. This will be your general reading for the week of August 7th through the 13th. So without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and jump in like we always do. Feel free to watch your other placements. You can watch your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus sign. Whatever sign it is that you feel called to, there's probably definitely some messages in there. So let's take a look, Taurus. Ten of Swords, very interesting because Aries got the Death card, but there's a lot of changes happening this week. Unexpected ones, I would say, especially with the Fool card. But let's take a look here and see what's going on here, Taurus. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If you're tired of doing the same thing over and over and over, Taurus, I think it is time for you to actually change something. I always have the blend of Aries Taurus energy that kind of goes on in the reads. I'm doing the reading specifically for Taurus though right now. If there's something you want to liberate yourself from, something new you want to try, something new that you kind of feel like this spontaneous urge to do, I would do it. Like I would liberate yourself and kind of expand outward from like what it is that you usually do. Because there is a new beginning and a new start here with this Ace of Wands in the future. It's something that's really going to grab your attention here. But let's keep it going. You have the Chariot in the position of something that you're unaware of. You have the Page of Swords for your advice, and you have the Queen of Cups here in the outcome. Very interesting here. Taurus. You have this fire element desire here. This is very much a very eccentric week for you, and I think it's because we're going to have Venus square Uranus, and Uranus is in Taurus, which is in your sign. Venus is in Leo. And that can really bring a very statically charged, electric charge, sort of stimulating energy. I think it's important, though, not to do anything impulsively. You may regret it. I'm just going to keep it real with you. But I do feel like this is a very stimulating week here for you because your first card to start the week is the Fool card, which is the archetype of Uranus. And Uranus is electrifying, right? So let's keep it going. Let's keep it popping here. You have the Sun card, and it says faith here. And let's actually get into your reading. Let's break this down because there's a lot of things here. Ten of Swords is your overall energy here for you for the week here. It's time to be innovative. It's time to definitely change things up. It's time to do something different, maybe something you've never done before. Again, like I was saying, I wouldn't really do anything that's going to be I wouldn't really do anything that's super impulsive, but don't be afraid of doing something newer here with this Ten of Swords, because your current energy at this time, the Fool card, is like you're already feeling this urge to take a leap or to do something here that kind of you feel stimulated by, and I think you should. I think this Fool card is like telling you like, hey, it's time to try newer things. Begin newer things, take a leap of faith, have faith here in yourself to figure things out. The Five of Swords being in your challenge here. It's interesting. It's almost as if you're wanting to open yourself up to different things here. And the reason why I'm saying that is because, well, this card is actually Venus in Aquarius, right? And Venus in Aquarius is a very eclectic to, especially if we put Venus there, very eclectic to trying and being receptive to newer things, right? It can be, gets pleasure and joy from all types of different things. And I think that's what's been missing a little bit in your life. And I think there's some diversity that needs to come into the mix here. So the Page of Swords is the revolutionary, and Aries pulled this exact same card in the exact same position. And I'm not trying to get you just go watch the Aries reading, but if you have an Aries placement, I would definitely watch the Aries read. The Page of Swords is your advice. The Page of Swords, like I always say, is a revolutionary. Any type of ideas that you have or that you've been sort of conjuring up or gathering or looking into, I think it's time to put those to the test here with the Page of Swords. Or if there's something that you're curious about, I think it's about following your curiosity. There's a reason why the Fool is called the Fool because, well, he just follows his curiosity and people think he's a fool. But really, he's kind of a genius. So, you have the Chariot here in the position of something that you're unaware of. Now, the first thing that really came to my mind with this card here is, for some of you, make sure that you're keeping, like, that you're paying attention to, like, your actual, like, car with this Chariot here. But also the Chariot is literally, it's also very connected to the Fool, because the Fool wants to explore outside of the Saturnian boundary, or outside the boundaries that he feels like he has been placed under, right? To go into the unfamiliar. And the Chariot is all about moving from the familiar into the unfamiliar, right? And seeking out greater things for yourself, seeking out better things for yourself here. So the Chariot's telling you to go after those things here and have faith in yourself. Ace of Wands in the future, I see being highly motivated this week to take the initiative here. There's things that I feel are going to be inspiring you, and things that you're also going to feel like a desire toward. And you have the Queen of Cups here in the outcome. So I think you're going to be really, really highly satisfied with the Queen of Cups. And I think you're going to be receiving something that you quite literally enjoy a lot. Very interesting. Well, we're going to have to clarify and see what this is. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's pull your Oracle cards before we clarify. You have this: nothing is yet set in stone. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of unpredictable things this week. Nothing to be afraid of. It's just Venus square Uranus. Venus retrograde square Uranus. And not only that, at the end of the week, I think the 13th, Venus is going to conjunct the sun as well, retrograde. So, where are you going? Hey. No. Sorry. So, yeah, nothing's really set in stone right now, Taurus. I think it's good to go with the flow. Don't settle on one conclusion or one idea, or jump to conclusions or anything like that. I think it's just, there's going to be some things that shift and pivot this week, I promise. Yeah, this heart chakra says forgiveness here. So for some of you, also see this is going to be a week of possibly forgiving, whether that's yourself or something from the past, a person. And I think you're going to be opening yourself up to the world, or opening yourself up to more things in general. Some of you definitely lacked faith and trust in the past, in the past. And I feel this week you're going to, like, your heart chakra is kind of coming back into balance here. So let's clarify. If there's communication issues in regards to particular relationships here, don't be afraid to be vulnerable and maybe apologize if you need to, or to forgive, or whatever the situation might be. Because I do see that here as well, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to be starting to go live with the reads. It's just a lot easier. Sometimes, like, recording, like pre-recording and uploading, like, it's a lot of fucking work. Like, you gotta record the video. You gotta wait for it to upload. Then you gotta figure out a fucking title, and then you gotta figure out the thumbnail. It's just a whole host of things. All right, let's get into it. Clarify this Ten of Swords here for Taurus. Five of Swords again. The challenge being here. I think I think this is going to be a week where you put to rest any type of differences that you have with people, or just you put to rest sort of like a conflict, and there's a resolution this week. And I think the resolution that you're coming to, honestly, Taurus, is so it's like you're pivoting and deciding to do something totally different. I see you learning something new here this week. There's going to be something that you learn new this week. Whether it's some sort of experience or a situation that kind of changes the way you think about something. You have the Knight of Swords and the Fool card as your current energy at this time. I see, again, I think you're like pretty erratic here, I'll be honest. It's time to go almost. Like, the Knight of Swords and the Fool card is like, somebody who's just, on the go. Taking action. Sudden things. The King of Wands, Five of Swords is the challenge here. I think ego and pride possibly could be like the challenge here for you this week. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Don't let your ego and your pride get in the way. That's why you have the heart chakra here. It's almost as if there's like a conflict, or if there's like something that you're dealing with, or a situation, I think it's like telling you not to take things personally. I think it's important for you to try to understand other people. Now, if you're dealing with a person who is not understanding, like let's just say it's flipped and it's like a person or a situation that you're dealing with that really doesn't have, that isn't understanding you, then I think it's time to disconnect here. But I'm kind of feeling like this is you, Taurus. I'm not trying to call you out. I really feel like this is maybe your ego and your pride getting in the way. I'm just going to keep it real. I think you have different values and other people have different values from you. I wouldn't take things personally. I think I think communication, and I've been getting this for you for a while, Taurus. It's been you that I've been getting this for. It's almost like nonviolent communication, right? There's a book called Nonviolent Communication. That's coming to my mind for some reason. So when it comes to whatever this is, it's like there's different ways of handling things. And it's almost like as if you're finding like a different way of handling a situation. Ace of Wands clarifying the Ace of Wands, a double clarification. Let's see. And you have the Knight of Pentacles here. I think after a little bit of time of stagnancy, there's actually some progression and some movement forward here. So I think you're going to be very pleased with how things shape up and how things progress in the future throughout the week. Some of you are just getting your motivation back. I just did a live like on my Instagram talking about this full moon was quite draining. Because not only did the full moon square Uranus, square Jupiter, it also came into Pisces and conjuncted Saturn and also conjuncted Neptune. And not only that, it was getting opposed by Mercury and Mars. So it was very much so potent, draining full moon. And I think you're getting your energy back and your clarity back and your decisiveness back this week. And there is some sort of erratic, eccentric energy as well. What card is this? This card really came out. I didn't even notice. You have the Magician on the Page of Swords as your advice. It just kind of fell right there. Yeah, I think you're finding a solution here, a newer solution. Your advice is to find the best solution that what makes sense. Don't overcomplicate things. What makes sense? You have the Nine of Wands here on the Chariot. I'm going to pull one more on this. With the Three of Wands here. For something that you're unaware of. I think something that you may be unaware of at this time is like what do you feel inclined to do, right? Because I'm almost getting is like there's these things you want to do, but there's like these other factors that are coming in. It's almost as if it like whatever you're thinking about, you're like thinking like, damn, this is kind of like restricting my freedom in some type of way, or cramping my energy in some type of way that isn't allowing me to really move in the direction with pure freedom or pure independence. So I think it's about like understanding like what those things are. Oh shit, Jesus, God damn. Hold on. This was a very draining full moon. I was exhausted. Maybe it's because I was moving and stuff too, but I was fucking exhausted. Clarify this Queen of Cups. But it was definitely needed. Definitely needed. Six of Pentacles here with the Queen of Cups. In your outcome here, some of you, there's whatever it is that you decide to put your energy into and progress forward, you will see the reciprocation of those results. You will be getting your rewards here with the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Whatever it is, it's an increase of prosperity that's going to help you out here. So you could be receiving something. I think you're receiving some sort of Six of Pentacles is literally like when you get fucking paid or something, or when you get like something that supports you, or whatever it is that you've been valuing, like you get it and you value it. So that's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, I think it's wanting you to have faith. Nothing is set in stone right now. There's going to be some changes here. Don't be too hard on yourself. Forgive other people. Don't take things personally. And I feel like if you do that, then you can expect things to really move forward this week. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. Straight to the point, like Aries is reading. But yeah, I appreciate you all. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. The prices did go back to normal. So I will probably be running another sale, but I'm not really sure. Maybe like at the end of the month, if I'm being honest with you. So, but I'm not totally sure. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Nothing is yet set in stone, though. Anyways, so I appreciate you all. Be sure to hit that like button for me if you resonated with this video. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. Click the notifications because I will be going live now. Like, I'm changing things up. It's Venus retrograde. I'm going to experiment with some things, and I'm probably going to be going live, or I am going to be going live a lot more. So if you don't want to miss a live reading, you need to click the notification bell, and it'll notify you whenever I go live. Otherwise than that, I will see